Lip reader reveals Zelensky's 11-word warning to Trump. In meeting at Pope's funeral, Volodymyr Zelensky issued an 11-word warning to Donald Trump, as the spoke at Pope Francis' funeral on Saturday, a lip reader claims. In extraordinary footage, the two leaders sat face-to-face and reportedly had a 15-minute discussion in St. Peter's Basilica shortly before the ceremony began, as negotiations to end Russia's war in Ukraine continue. Only a brief clip emerged of the two eye-to-eye on the sidelines of the event in Vatican City, and forensic lip reader Nicola Hickling told the Mirror U.S. that in it Trump appears to offer Zelensky reassurance of some kind. According to the expert, Zelensky said, "I would like you to do that, but not this way," to which Trump is said to have responded, "It's a very interesting strategy. You have reassurance." It's not clear what the pair were referring to, but the unorthodox summit came the U.S. leads talks to end the fighting, sparked by Russia's unprovoked full-scale invasion of its neighbor in February 2022. Trump and Zelensky's exchange on Saturday appeared to be in stark contrast to the extraordinary bust-up the leaders had in the Oval Office in late February. During that meeting, Trump and his Vice President, J.D. Vance, began shouting over Zelensky and accused him of being ungrateful for American support during the 3-year conflict. In the weeks that followed, Trump had been harshly critical of Zelensky at times, voicing frustration with the lack of progress in the negotiations, even as Russia's military continues to pound Ukrainian cities. Trump critics have voiced fears that the negotiations are offering major concessions to Moscow, while offering unacceptable terms to Ukraine. For example, the peace proposal from the Trump administration includes recognizing Russian authority over Crimea, a part of Ukraine which Russia annexed in 2014, prompting firm pushback from Kyiv officials. But following the Vatican meeting, the White House described it as very productive, with Zelensky saying it had the potential to become historic. In a post on his Truth Social account, Trump issued a rare threat towards Russian President Vladimir Putin, saying Russian attacks on Ukrainian cities makes me think that maybe he doesn't want to stop the war. He's just tapping me along and has to be dealt with differently, through banking or secondary sanctions. Trump previously said Russia and Ukraine were very close to a deal, following talks between White House envoy Steve Witkoff and Putin on Friday. A day later, the Kremlin confirmed its readiness to enter into direct talks with Ukraine without preconditions. The chaos and confusion surrounding efforts to broker a ceasefire and longer-lasting peace deal come after Russia struck Kyiv with a barrage of missile and drone attacks on Thursday, killing at least 12 people. In a sign of his growing frustration with the Kremlin for an apparent refusal to de-escalate, Trump responded to news of the attack on social media soon after, writing, "I am not happy with the Russian strikes on Kyiv. Not necessary and very bad timing." He then pleaded, "Vladimir, stop," and urged, "Let's get the peace deal done," pointing to the conflict's heavy death toll.